Hey everybody, Lincoln here, and welcome to episode 3 of Pokemon Insurgence. Last time, we got our starter. See? We got our starter, Shade here. And we started going through Shade Forest, ran into a bit of a problem with that stupid Machop. I swear, it's like the game is stacking things against you choosing Squirtle. Probably not, though. It's probably just me over-exaggerating, but well, I've been playing another game for like the past few hours, and I've forgotten the fact that Pokemon games typically use the arrow keys. Oops. So, we're going to be continuing on, right? Getting forward to Shade Forest, getting to that cave, I believe it's called Telnor Cave, to get that stone for Damien. Also, let's see, what is this again? Click here to scan. Okay, this is the map. This is the Dex nav, isn't it? What is it? Oh, crap. I want to cancel, please. Whoops. That's a battle thing. I remember that much. No, stop. Stop pressing buttons that aren't what you need to control. Okay. Continuing on. Let's get it. Battle this bug catcher. There are lots of different types of Pokemon. Yeah, okay. Yeah, bug types. They're your favorite bug types. I mean, personally, Pinsir's pretty good. I've been using Pinsir in the other game. It's pretty good. But Kakuna sucks. Unless you attack it. Which typically, other trainers who have a Kakuna don't know Tackle because Kakuna can't learn. I believe, yeah, Kakuna can't learn Tackle through level up, and because the game gives the trainer a Kakuna, it can't have Tackle. But if the player raises a Weedle and it evolves into a Kakuna, it will know Tackle and will be able. Well, actually, it's gonna know Poison Sting, but either way, it's still gonna be able to attack. The same is the problem with Metapod with other trainers, and it makes great experiences because they technically haven't been pre-evolved and haven't had the move Tackle or Poison Sting, respectively, learned, so they're just useless, like they are in the anime. Fun, random little fun fact there. But we're slowly making our way. I don't know why I'm saying slowly. It hasn't been that long. It's not good that I'm getting bored. I shouldn't be getting bored. Well, crap. I don't have anything else to talk about. That's never good. Well, dang them. Oh god. Stupid birds. Get off my lawn. Get out of my lawn. I don't know what I'm talking about. Awkward silence. But we're gonna keep going through here. I don't really know how. I really don't know how I'm gonna build my team. I don't know what Pokemon I want to use because, you know, I've played the game once and I based my team around Delta Charmander, which is quite vastly different in typing than Delta Squirtle, which normally goes that way for starters. And then I've been doing a randomizer. With a randomizer, you can never prepare for what you might encounter because of the fact that it's a randomizer. Now, see, before I used a Totodile in my last playthrough, and like I said, I try and use a different team. So, I'm not going to use a Totodile, and the reason I really liked using a Totodile before is because it had a Mega Evolution in this game. So, since I'm looking in the department for a Fire type, I might look into finding a Cyndaquil. I'm not actually sure where I can find one. But another thing I know is that a Squirtle can be found somewhere early on. I think it's a hidden grotto thing. But it's after the first gym, which sucks. Because the first gym is like fire, primarily, and grass. And Totodile helps out a lot. But I have another Pokemon in mind that also helps out a lot. I use it on my team a majority of the time in my last playthrough, but technically it wasn't in my final team. So that's not cheating, is it? I don't think it is. Also, I hate that I have this accuracy reduction. Oh god! Oh god, heal. I don't want to lose to this guy. So I might use a Charmander. I think there might be a Charmander you can find in a hidden grotto kind of early on. And what's nice is that after like what have I selected? After like after the gym town, you get to the town where the secret bases are, and so I'm gonna get there's a level trainer there, and so that's basically gonna replace grinding because that thing is super helpful. They actually had it in Zeta and Omicron, but it sucked because it had attacks that could easily KO your Pokemon if they were very underleveled. So it made for very terrible training. But in this game, they have all the Audino have a move that kills themselves and then gives you experience, which is awesome. And while you may be thinking, what happens if they get down to their last Pokemon? They can't kill themselves if there's no other Pokemon. At that point, you just have your own Pokemon finish it off. It only has that one move. It's not like it can damage you, so you just kind of grind at it with whatever attacks you got. Finally, the attack lands. I was literally just about to start speeding up. Okay, we beat Sam. You lost to a kid, man. It must suck. Because kids are never good at anything, apparently. Seriously, that's how, like, a lot of, like, these trainers act. It's like, oh my god, that kid, I was beaten by a kid. Is it really that crazy to assume or there to be a kid that's really good at training Pokemon? I mean, that's like saying that, essentially, because this seems like a very popular thing, that's essentially going like, oh, kids are younger, so they're not good at video games. Right? I don't know. Maybe that's gonna be the general consensus when this current generation of gamers becomes adults, and then the new generation of gamers just are here, and the adults are like, no, they're not good because they're younger. I don't know, but is it that much to assume that I'm good at Pokemon training because I'm young? I don't know. Obviously, I wouldn't know because that'd be the kind of thing I'd have to experience firsthand being in this world, and obviously I don't live in this world, though I very much wish I did, because that would be amazing. I would love to live in the Pokemon world. That's gotta be like a Pokemon fan's biggest dream, right, is to live in the Pokemon world. Because who wouldn't want to live in the Pokemon world? Well, I mean, obviously people who don't like Pokemon. I don't, but it just seems really cool to be able to capture monsters and battle them. And obviously there's that whole thing with friendship, right? I would freaking catch a cat Pokemon and then I just pet it. I would love to have a cat Pokemon. That'd be awesome, right? And obviously it'd be awesome to try to challenge a championship to become a Pokemon master. And obviously there's lots of other professions. Obviously you can go into construction where Pokemon like Conkeldurr help you out, or Machamp with like the heavy lifting, stuff like that. I'm gonna go ahead and say that Alakazam greatly help scientists because their IQs are very high. I'm sure there's some kind of thing that they can use to communicate telepathically. I know in the Pokemon Adventures manga, if I'm remembering correctly, Blue and his Golduck can communicate by his Golduck sending telepathic signals to his Pokedex and relaying messages. So I'm sure that's got some kind of tie-in with this world, right? I mean, if a Golduck can do it, certainly an Alakazam can. So, and plus it'd just be fun to be able to travel around the world. Because you see, like, if you look at the real world, and we've reached Telnor Cave, but if you look at the real world, it's not really set up. It's not set up like our world is. Pokemon world is more set up for foot traveling, more than our world is. I just randomly thought of this the other day. So if we were to look at our world and have Pokemon, it wouldn't really be all too great for battling. But then again, I don't live in like super duper rural, I hate pronouncing that word, rural areas where there's not a lot of like housing and stuff. So maybe it's more like the Pokemon world there. I don't know. It just seems like there's not as much nature around where I live for Pokemon. But, and also, I guess you could say the Pokemon world is set up for traveling because that's literally how the games, like, need it to be. So, if we want to break the fourth wall. So, there's that. Obviously, that's kind of... Hold on a second. Wait. Delta Squirtle has a cape on. That's not its actual shell. It has a freaking cape on. I just noticed that. Okay, sorry about that. My mother rudely came in and interrupted me, so I've been trying to tell my parents that they aren't to come in when I'm recording, but they keep persisting, and it's annoying, because I'm trying to get something done. I'm sorry. Where was I? Yeah, I was noticing that thing, it's wearing a cape, and that's not its actual shell. What the heck? Back to the... So, yeah, I mean, there's a lot more travel space between towns and stuff, and obviously there's lots of roads in the real world. You don't see a lot of roads in the Pokemon world, only in the more big cities. And even then, you're only gonna see that in, like, Kalos and Unova. Basically, I'm gonna say Kalos and Unova... Well... Yeah, probably Kalos and Unova, just because they're based on, like, larger areas, if you look at it. Well, Unova's based off of New York, which I guess isn't the biggest area, but it's a state. But it's got a lot of cities and stuff, and roads, obviously New York City, Castelia City being based off of that. So you're gonna find a lot more roads and stuff in a region based off that. And Kalos, since it's based off of France as well, and Lumio City, obviously you're gonna find more roads because it's based off of France, which is a more populated area. Obviously, if any of my information is wrong, well, that sucks. But I think my information is right. I mean, obviously, I'm not doing a paper on a comparison the Pokemon world and the real world. Oh god, not the low kick shenanigans again. I'm just trying to compare the Pokemon world and the real world for commentary. But I mean, now a karate cha. Well then, that sucks. Really glad this isn't a Nuzlocke right now. No, seriously, 2 Machops so early on, one with freaking Karate Chop. It's like the odds are stacked against me. Literally. Go away, Nidoran. Oh. That's just annoying that Machop is there. Like, is that Nidoran following me? Is it following me? You better stop following me. Dude, what's with the 2 Machops? You normally don't see Machops so early on, but now it's just like, yeah. We were gonna screw you over. Yeah, why you gotta do that to me? Okay. Round 2! Gonna beat him this time. That was only his first Pokemon, wasn't it? Really? You're gonna lead with that now? That's rude. Okay. Potion time. Okay, heal. Oh, great. It's not gonna fully heal. Okay. 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 Probably taking one more of those, but not. Okay. I'm just going for it. Oh, focus energy. Okay. This might be the chance. Oh, God. No. Thank Jesus. Yes. Okay, we beat it. What's next? Come on. Oh, yeah. I mean, at least it's not a Machop. Or literally any other fighting type Pokemon. God dang. I need more team members. That's a good point. I should probably start, like, looking around to see some new team members. Because, I mean, obviously, I want to use, like, Mega Evolutions. In Deltas, obviously. I've got a general idea where a lot of the Deltas are, because when I played my first playthrough, I went and I captured all the Deltas, which I'll do here as well. As well as I'll catch all the legendaries. And I know there's this, why would my mother be a shit? I don't even know who my mother is. I don't even remember my mother. Just trying to rub salt in the wound, man. Okay, what is... Okay, so I know there's this like Pokemon called I can't remember what it's called, but it's at like the very end, I think, of the Insurgence Dex, and it's like a UFO. And there's this place called like the Oort Cloud. And in order to access that, you need to capture all 920 Pokemon, I think, that are in the Dex. So I think it'd be fun to do that. And as I'm saying that, I'm realizing I should probably be catching all the Pokemon I'm coming across if I want to do that. Well, that wasn't the smartest thing on my part, now was it? I got 13 Pokeballs. I'll start catching any wild encounters I'll come. Breathe. I'll start catching any wild encounters I come across. Also, I just realized I could, if I had a Pokemon with Fly, and that was Pokemon Yellow, I could have pulled off that Mew glitch. That's never happened before. That's pretty cool. Aren't you a bit young to be traveling with Pokemon? Why did I give him that accent? I don't know. What are the actual ages of the Insurgents protagonist? Is the actual ages? I want to know. Come on, another fighting type. Why? Why do you do this to me, kid? At least it's only using tackle. Alright, it's down. Okay. Thank goodness. Thank goodness it didn't pull out some kind of fighting technique. Okay, what do you got next, dude? A rock and roll. That'll work. I want to learn a freaking fighting technique, please. We're gonna evolve like in 4 levels. Jeez, well, you know, it's weird how I say we, and it's my Pokemon, not me. And I refer to... I feel like that might be because of the fact that I play Pokemon games, but I also play games where I'm an actual person in that game, like fighting, doing the fighting, like MMO, like in an MMO, and so maybe that's why I refer to it. I don't know. And then we, maybe that's just a YouTube thing, because I don't usually do that in real life. It won't have any. Yeah. Oops. That'd be an interesting psychology thing. A nose pass. That's cool. Okay, let's catch it. Fight. You block. Oh. Get him in the gradient. Well, actually, you can do a lot of damage with just tackle because it's doing nothing. Oh, and it's hardening. Make it even better to stick down. What was I gonna say? I don't know what I was gonna say. Whittle it down. That's the word. Not waste it down. Whittle it. Okay. Alright, let's see if we can get this thing. Doesn't Nose Pass have like... Okay, I was gonna say Nose Pass might have a low catch rate, but nope. I mean, maybe it does. Maybe I just got lucky. I don't know. Alright, level 13. Yeah! Oh, I was gonna say fight type move, but no, it's freaking Torment. I don't want it. Yep, stop running Torment. I said no. Yes. Okay. Nose Pass there was added to the dex. Nice. No, I don't want to give it a nickname because I'm not going to use it. I'm going to head... Okay, so get to that stone at the end of the cave, and I think I'm going to wrap this episode up. I'm back into the habit of pressing that speed up button. Wait. Oh, hi, Damien. Huh. I didn't realize that we were right there. Okay. Yes, I know I'm slow. I know that took me forever. You got that stone? That's good. You can't miss it. Oh. Ominous. You will not leave Telnor Town alive. Dude. My agent is already in place. I assume yours is too? Yes, an arm to the brink with the strongest of Pokemon. Rest assured, he will be dead before he leaves Telnor Town. Very good. This Augur disgusts me. I could at least grudgingly respect the first one, but this one is just useless. He's practically brainwashed the entire region with all this propaganda he spread about himself. See, my female voices, I'm not even going to try to make it sound female. I'm just going to read it with the most feminine voice I can pull off without sounding like an idiot. Have you heard how ridiculous some of it is? He was born of fire and lightning, and he rode Xerneas as a steed. The man's been Augur for a year, and people are already worshipping him. Well, we won't have to worry about him after today, will we? Let's get going. Also, where did these guys go? Do they just leave through the cave entrance? Because the cave exit is just up ahead. I'm gonna assume they leave that way. Yeah, I kind of figured that out. Yeah, I know they're planning to assassinate him. I'm not surprised. I'm surprised there's not more assassinations. You know, with cults and all. I wouldn't, well, okay. I'd argue we're not caught up in this. Because of the fact that we just overheard it. It's not like they said it right to our faces or we confronted them about it. Right? So it's not like we just overheard it. We can choose not to do anything about it, obviously. But regardless, thank you all so much for watching. I have been Lincoln, and I will continue to be Lincoln until I die. Or will I continue to be? I don't know. But if you liked the video, please click the like button. If you like me and might want more of me, click subscribe. And if you like me even more, I don't know, press that bell so you can get a notification whenever I upload a video. I'm doing weird hand gestures, even though nobody can see me, as I usually do. But I will see you all next time. Goodbye.